Water has always been a challenge on the Monterey Peninsula. Residents and businesses need a reliable water supply, but they are not alone. Here at the Carmel River, wildlife also face severe challenges. Government agencies say South Central California coast steelhead trout and California red-legged frogs are threatened with extinction. Protecting these species and their habitat is central to the drive for a sustainable, drought-proof water supply on the Monterey Peninsula. California American Water is at the forefront of efforts both to create this new water supply and to protect wildlife. Water company consultants are experts in red-legged frog protection, and, largely as a result of work done by dedicated volunteers who care about steelhead, the company has helped them rescue more than 200,000 steelhead during the past 2 decades.
The steelhead are a special breed of rainbow trout that live as adults in the ocean, and they return to fresh water like the Carmel River to spawn.
Fish return upstream to their birthplace to lay and fertilize eggs in tributaries and upper reaches of the Carmel River, mostly migrating from December to March. Fish traveling upstream beyond the San Clemente Dam must navigate a series of concrete pools that lead 84 feet to the top of the dam.
Steelhead returning above Los Padres Dam must travel upstream another 6 miles. Swimming into holding traps, they're gently removed by California American Water staff and then placed into a California American Water tanker truck and released behind the Los Padres Dam.
The fish then turn upstream to find gravel areas where they can spawn in the many tributaries that drain the watershed above Los Padres. Newborn steelhead grow rapidly, and most remain in the fresh water of the Carmel River 2 years before migrating to sea, gradually undergoing a physiological change, adapting them to seawater. Starting with increased winter water flows, the river becomes a two-way street, with adult steelhead traveling upriver to spawn and juveniles heading downstream to the sea.
Ensuring that steelhead traveling either way are not stranded in isolated pools is a difficult challenge. California American Water stops river diversions at San Clemente Dam and stops drawing water from its upper Carmel Valley wells, releasing water from Los Padres Dam to keep some water in the river even during dry spells.
Water Management District staff and consultants search pools and side channels for stranded fish, rescuing them and returning them to the river or the Sleepy Hollow rearing facility.
You notice the bright silver on the side of the fish. That's an indication that the fish are starting its multiplication process. They're starting to change from freshwater residents to residents of the ocean. All 4 of these fish will make that transition this year.
When the juveniles reach the Carmel Lagoon, they encounter diluted salt water as incoming Pacific tides mix with the fresh river water. Eventually, they acclimate to the salt water and swim into the ocean, completing the life cycle for their species.
San Clemente Dam represents special challenges. Accumulated sediments have sharply reduced its storage capacity. The Division of Safety of Dams has ordered expensive seismic improvements to this 84-year-old structure. Fisheries agencies want the dam removed altogether.
Meanwhile, California American Water is also working to protect other species important to the Carmel River ecosystem.
An agreement between U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and California American Water assures the long-term protection, rescue, and relocation of California red-legged frogs during the heat of the summer. Water releases from San Clemente Dam are controlled specifically to improve breeding conditions for the native California red-legged frog, while at the same time the company is removing non-native predators, specifically the bullfrog.
Managing the Carmel River resource has changed in more ways than merely reducing use of water for human consumption. Today, steelhead enthusiasts and California American Water staff work together to bring logs and root balls into strategic stretches of the river to create better wildlife protection. Even with all these efforts, our area is prone to cycles of drought that add uncertainty beyond human control. Finding a sustainable drought-proof water supply is essential for the residents who live here, for the economic well-being of the community, and for the health of the Carmel River and the species that live in it. California American Water has developed the Coastal Water Project, now under review by the California Public Utilities Commission. Until a replacement water supply is complete, residents, businesses, fish, and other wildlife will continue to compete for the precious and delicate resource that is the historic Carmel River.